We have reached the semifinal stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome, everyone, to Glendale, Arizona. This is the Verbo Fiesta Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see the number 3 seed in this playoff, the Nebraska Cornhuskers, taking on the number 2 seed in the playoff, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go with this playoff semifinal game. Bringing it out, it's Gibson. He lost the ball. It's a wild scramble. That's going to be recovered by the return team, narrowly avoiding a disastrous start to this game.
Oh, boy. The kick returner catches a break. His teammate was able to recognize the ball on the ground and immediately made a heads-up play to get on top of it.
Offense goes to the pistol formation now. One man to the backfield, and he'll get the football. And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line. Longhorns will come to the line to crank up the tempo.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
Tackled right at the 30, good enough to move the sticks.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run, you can go to play action, and really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
The pass rush closing in. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. Following the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 30. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Dropping back, it's Manning. Short pass finds the tight end. Finally, they get him. A great tackle by the quarterback. Not easy with that size difference.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody. It allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this team.
Breaks into the clear. And they get the conversion there. First down now from the 33.
That's how you keep the opening drive alive right there. Good, hard, tough running to be able to pick up that first down on the 3rd down conversion.
The Longhorns pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs. They're going to run it here. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Looks right for a quick completion. And the defense smothers him for no gain. 7th play of the opening drive. They've moved it, but now face a 3rd down. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Oh, and he almost picked it off. Nearly a turnover here on the opening drive. It's going to bring up 4th down. Looking to throw here. Deep shot toward the end zone. Can't connect downfield, incomplete, and a turnover on downs.
Interesting call here early, showing that they're coming in with an aggressive mindset, but they come up short of the first down.
shotgun. He'll hand it off. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
With the catch, it's Hunter. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the first down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with 3rd down and long.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. It's a draw. That's a stop behind the line of scrimmage. They've got him for a 3-yard loss.
Man, the defensive coordinator has to be fired up about this play. The thing that he has to love is that his defense and their technique was right on point. They didn't lose their leverage.
Ain't no punt rules in the offs?
He stayed with the play and didn't just go after the quarterback.
Let me know.
So on their first drive of the game, they'll go for it in their own territory. And now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there. Wanting to make an adjustment before this critical down. The Cornhuskers will line up to kick it away. And the offense will punt for the first time this afternoon. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Play of the drive now. They begin at the 39. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Send the back in motion. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Dropping back, it's Manning. Looking to scramble. He'll throw it deep down the middle of the field. His downfield shot falls incomplete.
Wow.
Couldn't quite connect there.
Oh, you know my gosh, Chris, a missed opportunity to your best receiver with that speed. I'll tell you this, I'm shocked that he actually overthrew. With anything, I'd expect him to underthrow a fleet-footed receiver like this, but he must have anticipated that his receiver could go get it, just misses him.
Bringing pressure. The short completion of the tight end. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Good job by this quarterback recognizing not just the blitz, but seeing the man coverage, able to put that right on the money to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking deep downfield to the left. Makes the catch downfield.
What do you say,
after a huge gain all the way to the 40.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's third down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
Grab down the middle. It's Moore. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 30 and a first down.
Boy, nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the catch.
Trying so hard for this shit to
We reach the end of a scoreless first quarter. The defenses are in charge as these teams pursue a national championship. Both teams desperate to get the offense going, find a spark and some rhythm in this playoff game. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Looking to throw yet again. Fires it to the wideout. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
I'm backing up too far.
Chris, that's every quarterback's worst nightmare. A wide open receiver streaking for a touchdown. You could throw a hook shot out there, let him get underneath it, and let him run to the end zone. What a missed opportunity.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. To the air. It's Manning. It's a short completion of the big tight end. But they tackle him after just a 2-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 8. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Fires it to the wideout.
Oh, God.
It's intercepted right near the goal line. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
I'm going to give the defensive coordinator a tip of the cap here. They went with dime coverage with 6 defensive backs, which gives them a lot more speed on the field. And with those defensive backs, they're able to play better in space. They recognize the ball, step in front of it for a nice interception.
And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. Tackled, but first down.
Anytime you have a sudden change like this, Chris, I love to see the idea of this quick strike. The defense barely really has a chance to get established and get set. Next thing you know, they're dealing with an offense that's coming right at them, trying to put points on the board.
Second down after that run on the previous play. That's caught. It's Hunter. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Chris, we're still early in this game, and you can already sense the chemistry between this quarterback and the wide receiver. These two just make it look so easy.
Grab behind the line. It's Hunter. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short on the marker.
I love the call here by the offensive coordinator, getting this wide receiver involved early in the game. Obviously a long way to go, but you want this receiver to make a big impact today and get his confidence established early.
The junior able to bring him down quickly. The Huskers come up to the line in a hurry-up. DB is looking to jam the receivers at the snap. Back to throw. It's Raiola. Pressure is coming. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
Here we go. The coach rolling the dice. 4th and 1 in his own territory. From the shotgun, drops back. Defense is coming after him. It's a stop. The offense will take over in plus territory.
Oh, man, this one is going to sting. I mean, you can see that this head coach and offensive coordinator, they have faith in the quarterback and the offense to deliver, and you like that. But now, their own defense is going to have to bail them out a bit here.
Quarterback making some changes at the line. First down. Looking to throw the football. Zips it down the middle.
Get that there.
Bro, Mike! Ball's incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, it's an incompletion here, but I bet this secondary is going to play a little bit deeper just to make sure they don't get hit on any deep throws later in this game.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Looking for his big tight end. Catch is made down the middle.
Bro, that's points left on the board.
But the gain is all the way to the 24. First and 10 now for the offense. Back in motion now. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball.
So I can't throw none of these. This game right here, I can't throw none of them.
Job of communicating. That is a wide open receiver. They catch a break by an errant throw by the quarterback.
To throw, it's Manning. It's an out. The catch made.
So this game specifically, I can't throw it. What the fuck? That's 2 touchdowns in one possession. I don't even throw that bitch.
Are in the red zone. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
How about that, Chris? They run the football here on third down. Almost pick up the first down. What it does, though, is it gives them a much better chance if they decide to go for this and picking up that first down.
The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout before halftime.
I dead ass can't complete one of those passes. And it's happened 3 times already. Maybe wide open
so
deep.
On fourth down, out comes the field goal team. This will be a 35-yard attempt. And that one's straight down the middle. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Texas. Fielded in the end zone. It's Parker. Solid coverage there. They get it at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. The first play of the drive now backed up in the 15. Looking to throw it on first down. Looking for his back. Pump over the middle. It's Johnson. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. The shotgun handoff here. Slams right into a wall. They got it for a loss.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Back to pass. It's Raiola. Running out of time in the pocket. Makes the grab. It's Johnson.
I forgot. This wasn't
at the 46. And the Huskers will crank up the tempo. And looking to throw now on first down. He's running out of time here. Goes a fastball, but it's intercepted. They get him down after a short return, but the offense will go to work from the 44.
That was an impressive effort here by the safety to use his speed and effort to get to that football and where it was headed. Secondary coach has got to be proud.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Looking downfield near the end zone.
Got to get it this time. There we go.
Makes the catch. Touchdown.
I knew you was going to get one, Arch.
I'll tell you what, in this first half, this quarterback seems to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion. They put 6 more on the board.
And the extra point gives them a double-digit lead. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get his top and preserve that momentum.
Texas.
Bringing it out. It's Parker. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. First down, looking to throw the ball. Finds his man. It's Hunter.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
He makes the grab. He'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
The pocket breaking down. Gets into space at the 50. Defense makes the recovery, a turnover.
Chris, anytime a quarterback starts to take off and scramble, the defense is alert to try to get to him and dislodge that football. He gets some positive yards, but he doesn't take care of the ball and secure it, and they're able to knock it away.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Dropping back, it's Manning. The pass rush closing in.
Got a bomb. Might get picked. Damn.
Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, the name of the game for this defense is to pressure this quarterback as often as you can, and that's exactly what they've been able to do here in this first half. It looks like they've got him rattled a bit, as that pass should have been his second interception in the first half alone.
And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. Catch made, a lot of space now. Muscles past the defender. Touchdown, Texas. A catch and run by the big tight end. What a weapon this guy is.
Oh, man, these guys will not be stopped. You're talking about putting up points before halftime, and they're really putting some distance on the scoreboard. This defense is officially reeling.
And the PAT is good.
Still backing up too far.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break.
Texas.
Return starts from inside the 5. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. Just time enough for one more play in the half. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Lets it fly to the wideout. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. They finally make the stop after a big gain, but that'll wrap up the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Longhorns will kick it away to get us going in the second half.
Texas.
You thought about about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. After falling way behind in the first half, they need to find a spark right now to cut into this big lead.
Damn. But Cliff in there, right?
They bring him down to the 45 at a solid gain to keep this drive going. The Cornhuskers hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
Looking downfield, it's Raiola. Pulls it in. It's Johnson. Tackle made at the 36. It'll be first down. This offense in good position here. Still looking for that elusive touchdown, but finally this offense is moving. First down and 10.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
On first and 10, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. He's got a man down the middle. They finally make the tackle, but a huge gain down to the 15. The Cornhuskers will line up on first and 10.
The defense has got to do a better job of being aware of where this receiver is. He can hurt you anytime he wants downfield if you give him that opportunity.
Touchdown, Huskers. A much-needed counter-punch delivered.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Point after, up and good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. The Longhorns offense takes the field. So some of that first half lead is gone. This game has gotten tighter. There's some urgency now in this possession. Breaking free at the 35. Ball carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
The game moves the ball past the 40, sets up another first and 10. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Second down after that run on the previous play. There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking to throw. It's Manning. Moves out of the pocket. Extending the play now. And they bring him down, but not before he reaches the 38. First down from there.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up.
That's because he got the linebacker.
So much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. He lets it go. Oh, what a grab! They bring him down right at the 20. This offense set up now in the red zone.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game. Between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws, they are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Looking to the end zone.
What a pass.
Touchdown, Longhorns. Still no answer for this offensive machine. Well, Coach, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
Texas. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. They tackle him at the 9. That's good coverage, but he should have left the ball in the end zone. Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. Dropping back, it's Raiola. Throwing for his running back. Makes the grab, it's Johnson. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. They look to throw it here on second down. On the move now. Mouth on that one. It falls incomplete.
Man, I love the pressure by this pass rush. I know they didn't get to the quarterback, but they definitely affected the throw.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Quick throw to his receiver. And is intercepted. He's bringing it back. And he steps out short of the end zone at the 7. But what a play.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
So off the loss, it's second and goal from the 8.
What is that?
And off inside, looking for the touchdown. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Nice job by this defense on that second down, so we now have third down and goal. The offense could be thinking about 4-down situation. They need to put the ball into the end zone. They don't want to settle for a field goal here.
Trying to throw for it on third and goal. It's caught. Nice pitch and catch. Solid tackle, able to get him down.
Now, there's just nothing here for the quarterback to do other than throw it to his back and hope that he could get the yards after the catch, enough for the first down. But the defense gives some yards, but not enough for him to get to the sticks.
Met kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. And that will extend their lead even further.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Parker. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Back to pass. It's Raiola. Wide open downfield. Solid. Moves the ball out to the 32. The Huskers come to the line looking to crank up the tempo.
We saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again, and we can see this second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Here's the handoff. He's got room to run. He's in the clear. And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground.
outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? So Texas has the lead, Kirk, as we break here for the quarter. We played 3 quarters with a chance to stay alive for the national championship. Let's check out the game summary here so far. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Keeps it on the draw. Stout defense there. It's a 3-yard loss on that run.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Gonna run it. It's Johnson. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker. The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice.
So, why isn't the... Because he got bumped?
Quarterback on fire today.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
It's caught in the end zone for a 2-point conversion to cut into this lead.
Well, I thought the defense did a pretty good job of defending this 2-point try, but let's give all the credit to the quarterback and the receiver for being able to be in sync and in rhythm to come down with that catch and the 2 points.
I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. Oh, the kicking team makes the recovery. Well executed onside kick. 15-yard penalty. The offense gets closer to the goal line. He breaks free.
Nah, that's crazy.
Out of bounds after picking up a few yards on a play.
But this is where the offensive line can really assert their will and put on the finishing touches to this game. The defense, you can see them. They're breaking little by little right now. You make sure they break completely.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Scanning the field. It's Manning. He'll take a deep shot. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Touchdown, Texas. Great connection there.
Oh, hell no. Nah. They call fair catch interference.
Quarterback with a spot in the natty on the line. You got to step up, and this guy has delivered so far today, Kirk.
You know, it's just everything coming together. The preparation that he put in leading into this game, the offense doing their job of taking care of him, the receivers running good routes. Everything right now is clicking for this offense and this quarterback.
Extra point up and good. A 19-point lead now here in the final quarter. Kickoff team out there.
That fair catch interference is nasty. Especially this league. That's nasty.
Bringing it out. It's Parker. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. They pressure him and get him. A loss back to the 7-yard line.
I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan, to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync.
And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's third down.
But here we are in the fourth quarter. The offense just trying to come up with something to try to spark this offense to give them a chance at a comeback. Unfortunately, the defense is playing smart. They're sitting back, anticipating these deep throws.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Quick throw to the left.
Oh, he didn't touch it.
Now here he goes. Out past the 30. Finally brought down to the 20-yard line. A huge gain puts him in great scoring position. And the Huskers come to the line in the hurry-up. Snapping it from the red zone now. Looking to throw.
Oh, shit.
Intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Not much on the return. Tackled at the 17, but a big interception for this defense.
Well, that interception really about cost him the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Chewing clock with the running game. Gets the first and still running. Solid game there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control.
Oh, shit.
Hey, man, that's whatever we feel like doing.
And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Bringing pressure. He'll avoid the sack, but is brought down after a short gain. Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Fakes the handoff.
Oh, shit, Arch, run.
Blitz and a quick sack. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. The Longhorns will have to punt this one away. Son to kick it away, helping his team with field position.
I say that and shank the fucking punt. Goofball.
And off the bounce, that punt will roll out of bounds. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. Any hopes of staying alive in a playoff depend on making a play, scoring, and scoring quickly here. It's desperation time. Scanning the field, it's Raiola. Tries to get it to the running back.
Why did they switch defense?
It's Johnson. Tackle made after a big gain.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Hasn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
Press coverage now from the secondary. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
It's just so hard in these late-game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Looking for the wideout.
I like that.
As they put 6 more on the board.
Ooh, the traffic.
Spot in the natty at stake. This defense is being shredded. Kurt, what can you do differently to stop this guy?
Man, I don't know. I mean, I would just keep trying to come up with double coverage or blitzing, something to try to slow down not just the receiver, but got to pressure the quarterback. But right now, the receiver's just in a zone. Sometimes you get into that spot, and it's so hard to get you out of it. I don't know if I were this quarterback,
damn, Muhammad, he been frying you all game. Shit.
Conversion as they continue to cut into this lead. Looks like they're lining up
See if
to
you
attempt an
see if
onside
you get the
kick.
shit again.
On the hands team does their
Get down.
job and
Good.
secures the recovery. The Longhorns offense takes the field. They're looking to build on the lead. They had to punt the football in their last possession. Breaks into the clear.
Damn, forgot.
Test
This
the
is
middle
it.
there, but get nothing. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Getting set. Here's second down. Looking to throw. It's Manning. Deep shot.
Nah, he might pick that.
Oh, and he cannot quite hold on down there in the end zone. Would have been a great pick. Instead, a third down play coming up.
Chris, that would have been his 5th touchdown of the game if he hit that one. I'm a little surprised he didn't get it. He's been on the money today.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Fires it to the wideout. Catch is made. Room to run here. They bring him down, but that first down should be enough to propel them into the national championship game. The Longhorns come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. First down, looking to throw the football. Looking for 6. Who makes the grab in the end zone? Touchdown, Longhorns.
You know, some people get really upset when you run up the score like this, but for most of the players out there, I think they get it. When you're ahead, you want to win by 100, and when you're behind, you just want it to end.
Extra point up and good. They build the lead to 18 during the final quarter. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Texas.
And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. To the air, it's Raiola. Fires it to the wideout. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat. This one wrapped up, the quarterback will just take a knee. Well, that's a great performance in the pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play, and to be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship, that says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically, and they get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And now the stage is set for this season's ultimate college football game. We will see you at the national championship. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Ball game.